Hello, I'm Benjamin Wallace. Welcome back to the news. This week we're starting off with Logan, who interviewed some people about their New Year's resolutions.
Logan Shaw here with the USD388 news. Hope everybody had a good Christmas break. This week, I caught up and interviewed some people about their New Year's resolutions. Let's go check it out. Carter, what is your New Year's resolution?
Outlift Craig.
All right, thank you. I'm here with Michelle. What is your New Year's resolution?
To spend more time with my family.
All right, thank you. What is your New Year's resolution?
Well, one of my many is to take more pictures and video clips of my kids.
All right, thank you. Hayden, what is your New Year's resolution?
Get accepted into the University of Alaska.
Wow, interesting. Thank you. Mrs. Carroll, what is your New Year's resolution?
I am going to try to drink less pop and a lot more water.
All right, thank you. Let's hope everybody keeps those resolutions. Back to you, Ben.
Thanks, Logan. This week's sponsor is Equity Bank. They're a bank in Ellis, Kansas that can help you with loans, deposits, and many other transactions. They also have a new regular debit card available to all customers. Also, Equity provides a no ATM fee no matter whose ATM you're using. You can contact them at 916 Washington Street, Ellis, Kansas, or call them at 1-785-726-3113. Now we're headed over to sports with John Groff.
Hi, I'm John Groff with This Week's Sports. I'm going to start with the wrestling. The wrestling team went to Franklin, Nebraska on Saturday. Toby Woodworth was the top placer at first, and then Easton Burton, Connor Pfeiffer, Nate Johnson, and John Groff all got second. The team ended up getting third in overall points. Now on to boys basketball. The boys team had a home game against TMP, ended up winning 53-49. And then girls basketball. They also played against TMP but lost 63-38. That's it for this week's sports. Back to you, Ben.
Thanks, Sean. Now we're going over to Trey with the current event.
Hey, I'm Trey Hudson with the USD388 News, and welcome to this week's current event. Welcome back. A new artificial intelligence technology can accurately identify some rare genetic disorders using a photograph of a patient's face, according to a new study. This AI technology is called Deep Gestalt, and it has outperformed humans in identifying a range of symptoms in 3 trials and can add significant value in personalized care, according to this study published Monday in the Journal of Nature Medicine. This technology can identify different diseases with just a picture of a face. It spots diseases like Angelman syndrome, a disorder that affects the nervous system. Characteristics that this AI looks for in this disease include a wide mouth with widely spaced teeth, or the eyes pointing in different directions, or even a protruding tongue. Can all be processed through the AI and get the results. This AI opens a new field of research and studies and are being made to find other syndromes. That's it for this week's current event. Back to you, Ben.
Thanks, Trey. It's Power Hour time with Riley.
Alright, got it. Got it. It doesn't melt steel beams, but you know, it does make it so that it's very hot and very malleable. But nobody really thinks about that. No, they just think that Bush was the worst president or whatever.
Welcome to this week's EHS Power Hour, sponsored by the letter S. Would you look at that? Look at all the people that died this year. A moment of silence to all the people that died this year.
Was that a rooster?
So today for this week's EHS Power Hour, we'd like to just do a little bit of a recap from what all happened in 2018. As you can see, a lot of people died this year. A lot of people hold very close to my heart. Rip Stanley. Anyway, a certain man that will go unnamed in this video because I don't want him to think I'm judging him for the decisions that he's made of deciding it would be a good idea to go into a certain wilderness exhibit in a certain different country and then show a certain thing on tape that nobody really wants to see ever at all. Next thing. Also, the wall's getting built, but that's in 2019, and it's made out of steel and not out of concrete like you promised me. I think is it the U.S. paying for it? I'm pretty sure it's the
I think it's the U.S.
Yeah, it's the U.S. paying for it.
Yeah, but I heard you can get like $80 an hour.
Yeah, but they should still be paying for it. The wall should be built for free.
Yeah, they're the problem.
Hey, presidents make promises. That's all for this week's EHS Power Hour. Back to you, Ben.
Thanks, Riley. Now we're going to Caden's fresh new segment.
It's going down.
Why, hello, friends. Welcome to this year's Power Hour. Wait, this year's not Power Hour. Today, I'm going to take you guys on a trip into technology and how it's affecting kids. I might go interview some people. I'm going to show you a video about it. I'm going to make a couple comments about it. What's your opinion on technology in youth and society?
I say it's pretty good. It really helps us a lot in a lot of things that we need.
Do you think that kids nowadays are using technology way too much and just not getting outside and seeing nature?
I would have to agree with that statement, yes.
Do you think that in the upcoming years it's going to get better or worse for kids?
I feel like it's going to get a little bit worse because technology is evolving and getting bigger in our society.
Thanks. Do you think the youth in society need to stop using technology as much as they do nowadays?
I do not think that statement is correct. I actually think that technology is making our society evolve, and people that think technology is ruining it are just people that don't accept change.
But do you think the youth in society is using it in excess to what they should?
I think that you cannot have an excessive amount of technology. Just how much technology has advanced the human race, I don't think that there can be too much of it.
But do you think that kids might need to go out and see nature at some point in their lives?
You can see nature through technology.
As you can see from this video, the youth in America isn't really getting outside much, and their only pastime is using technology. It's kind of weird, kind of whack.
And what did you like to do for fun?
You go door to door, get a group of kids, and you play lots of games, hide and seek, just going out to the field and playing baseball.
And we built these massive forts, the kind that you can actually sit in and play in, with our friends, and it was just really wonderful.
So what do you like to do for fun?
Video games, definitely. I like to go on my phone, text, send email.
My favorite thing to do in the world is definitely watching videos and playing video games. Those take up so much of my time.
3 hours or 3 to 4 hours a day. Same.
5 hours straight. Just last week, I watched 23 episodes of a TV series in less than 4 days.
I forget. I'm in a house, I have parents, I have a sister, I have a dog, I just think I'm in the video game, I completely get lost. I would die if I don't have my tablet.
Whenever I feel upset, I'd play video games and I'd feel normal. It's really wonderful.
When your daughters grow up, your great-great-grandkids, what do you think will happen if this trend continues?
It's scary to think that they'll never have to leave the house. Cindy grew up doing a lot of the things that I did and enjoyed, and I see what my grandsons are doing today, and it's mind-boggling.
By the time they have kids, it's going to be a really different environment.
I actually feel a little sad because I feel like he's missing out on what's out there in the beautiful world.
I think it's time for a switch. What we really need is people going outside, doing things, living life, not behind a screen. That's not Power Hour. Next week, I'm talking about Trump's wall.
Thanks, Caden. That's all the news for this week.